What's going on, everybody? Meathead Moto back with you for another video. I am squitting it up hardcore, guys, so don't rip me a new one in the comments section. I know what I'm doing. I got white hands, look at that. I look like I'm wearing gloves all the time. I need to get a tan on my hands. Today is not going to be a normal ride. I'm actually not going anywhere to ride. Specifically, I'm actually headed to the gym. I haven't really explained much at all on this channel about the other half of the name. I call myself Meathead Moto. Moto obviously meaning motorcycle. But the other half of it is actually a term given to people that are rather dull, dumb, but are into weightlifting or are like jockish personalities. Now, that really does not fit me as a personality or as an intellectual sense, mainly because I do have a degree in the sciences. But the nickname comes from the fact that there's a guy at work that likes to call me Meathead because I'm a relatively buff guy. I'm 6 foot and around 214 for weight, but I have maintained around a 15% body fat percentage, which is not like shredded, but compared to the average person, that's the average guy of 25-year-olds, I would say that's pretty decent, because most 25-year-olds don't see the gym very consistently, and I haven't been very good about getting to the gym recently because of all the COVID stuff. Like, my gym was closed, and then they were like, oh, 10-person capacity, and then with the 10-person capacity, it was like if you wanted to be there when there was less than 10 people, basically you had to know when you were going to the gym so you could reserve a time slot for only an hour. And for me personally, I just was like, that's not gonna work. Nothing works. I also tried a few times and all the slots were booked out for the day, and I was like, well, that was strike 2. I wasn't gonna get to strike 3, so I actually canceled that gym membership. I'm going up to a different one that's closer now. Yeah, I guess I could fill you guys in a little bit. My journey for weightlifting is actually a lot shorter. I don't know if you guys do want to hear this or not, but I'm going to tell you anyway because it's my channel. But I was actually a very overweight guy, and by very, I mean it was a very long time that I was overweight. Basically from when I was like 7 years old till I was 22, yeah, just 20. I started really taking my weightlifting and stuff, and actually like weight loss, seriously, when I got to my sophomore year of college. I was just sick of not being happy with who I was and how I looked, and I think there's a lot of people out there that can agree with that nowadays, that they look at themselves and they're not happy, and that was what happened with me. I was just sick of it, and I was like, I'm going to start going to the gym. And my college had a fitness center for the average person. You know, it had treadmills and, you know, resistance machines, some dumbbells, no barbells or a bench or anything like that. It was just the bare minimum, and it really was what I needed. I ended up losing like Oh, somewhere in the ballpark of like 70 pounds, I want to say, because the last time I had like ever weighed myself, I was like around 250, and then I dropped down to about 186 pounds, and I was still having like a pretty meh diet. You know, I ate pizza less, I ate less junk food, and I ate more chicken and like rice and whatnot, but never anything like too drastic. And I just worked out. I had whey protein, and you know, I have tried a few supplements over the years and stuff, but never anything like detrimental to your health. Like I'm not juicing, never have juiced or anything, but yeah, that's just a quick little rundown. I'm not a heavyweight person. Like, I'm not like in there just to weight lift as much as I can. And during the summer, weightlifting takes a back seat to actually riding, because here in the Midwest we get only 6 months max to ride. So it's the priority is definitely on riding during the summer, but I figured I would take you guys along on a quick little jaunt up here, and I'll record afterwards once I'm out of the gym. But yeah, I hope that if any of you guys do have questions about like weight loss and like what I've done in the past or whatnot, like I helped my younger brother, who was also like me and had trouble with his weight, through all of high school and beyond, really. I've helped him out. He's actually maintained a pretty healthy weight, even though he's not in the gym much at all anymore. He does just have a overall better lifestyle and better health. So you don't have to do everything like cold turkey, guys. I mean, that's probably the biggest misconception out there, is that everybody who loses a drastic amount of weight makes it out like you have to basically never you can never have a cookie again, or never have a piece of chocolate cake again, or you know, a million other things in life. Oh, are you serious right now? Scooter squad up here in my turn lane area. Well, anyways, guys, I will get back to you after this workout. Well, hopefully I can pick up my bike after this, because if I do anything with legs, 850-pound motorcycle plus leg day equals no fun. Oh, it would help if I was in neutral. Well, that was a tiring workout. Oh crap, I can tell I am no longer in the shape I was when COVID started. Holy crap. There's a car coming in here. Yep, there he is. There's a good tip for you people. Look through the car windows when you're backing out of spots. Make sure that somebody doesn't cream you while you're trying to leave up your parking spot. It's a good little tip for y'all out there. And I'm sure most experienced motorcyclists have done that many a times. I guess even before COVID, I really wasn't working out as much as I should have been. I can tell I've gotten a little bit of chub on my body again, which this is interesting because honestly, like, I'm not weighing any more than I was before COVID hit. But it's funny that your body will just turn whatever it is on your body, especially muscle, that it's not using now, just turns it back into like fat on your body, because that's just what I feel happened. Is muscle fibers got broken down and turned into storage for later, or were broken down and used for energy for the present, which is kind of shitty, but I mean, it's just the way it is, I guess. And that's body chemistry for you. I'm a regular chemist, not a biochemist. So, anywho. I guess I'll give you guys, if you're considering getting into shape, like what are you supposed to do? You know, my biggest tip for anyone out there is do some research before you go into the gym. And what I would recommend is start small and work your way up. Don't make yourself a commitment that you can uphold, even if it's 1 day a week, 2 days a week, 3 days a week, you know. And if you're only doing 1 day a week, 2 day a week, or 3 day a week, like do full body exercises, especially starting out. That way you don't feel sore in one specific area and then nothing else feels worked. Like, you're gonna be sore and it's gonna suck, but the best way to combat the soreness is to make sure you drink water and eat sufficient enough protein. And the best way to eat significant enough protein is just make sure you have a protein source at every meal, you know, like a protein bar for breakfast, something with protein for lunch, and something with protein for dinner. You know, it can be expensive, but like just from my experience, we spend maybe $200 a week every 2 weeks on groceries, and we still have meats left over for, you know, every 2 weeks. So we're not really buying meat every 7 days or something like that, like you hear some people. So don't go to an extreme to lose weight. Just take it easy. Just make a commitment that you can stick to, you know. And that's what I did, and it worked out decently for me. And I just need to get back into that commitment, is the sad part. God, my only complaint about where I have my GoPro mounted is that to see my gauges right here, I have to literally like turn way down, and you guys end up looking at the tank because of it. But I need to see how fast I'm going, because there's actually more cob activity along this little stretch, especially up here. Once it drops down to 25 from 55, like they're ready to get you if you're going too fast. So it's like, Jesus. Oh, that was a Ford Explorer looking car, but it was not a cop car. Oh, it's hot. This is one of the hottest and muggiest summers we've had in a while, and I can definitely say I'm not a fan of it, but I guess that's what we get for having a pretty decent spring. We get muggy and hot for summer, and then we'll probably get cold for winter, or get cold for fall. Could hope for a decent fall. Hey there, sir, ma'am, whoever you are. Thank you. I'm gonna have to cut this video off, guys. Thank you for joining me on this little cruise, a little jaunt up to the gym, and listening to me ramble on about my past, you know, because I feel like a lot of things YouTubers don't tell about is their past, and like, or who they are, their personality, where they get their personalities from, and what shaped them. So anyways, guys, I will catch you in the next video, and I hope to see you again once I get this bike in the garage. Well, like I said, guys, I'm gonna roll on out. Talk to you in the next video. Peace.